Hello, greetings from outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Our word of encouragement comes as I am standing in a cemetery. I am at the National Veterans Cemetery outside of Columbia, and I'm going to be looking at Psalms 91. I'm going to do my best. I realize my video's bouncing a little bit because I'm having to hold it with one hand and my Bible with the other. I want to read you part of Psalms 91 and just hear where they're resting. This psalm, by the way, is known as the Soldier's Psalm. Supposedly, in World War II, in the 91st Division, there was a captain who gave each of his soldiers a copy of this psalm, and they said that they would repeat it. I do not know the truthfulness of that story. It does circulate well through the internet. David writes, he says, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and your ramparts. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at the midday. It says 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 to your right, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you take the Most High your dwelling, no harm will ever take you. No disaster will come near you or your tent." He literally says that He'll command the angels to protect us. When I hear that, I was drawn to the piece. It's talking about all this war, but then all of a sudden it talks about He'll cover you with His wings and His feathers. That idea, that motherly love of the duckling or the chicken that gathers those that she cares for, her brood, up under her wings. And that spot when we fall into our parents' arms typically is one of comfort and peace for most of us. And I hope that as we sit here and we have just celebrated the 4th of July, we're thankful for our military folks. I'm mindful for the very first time during this holiday that I had an active duty son. But the piece of that psalm is that no matter what befalls me, my God is with me. There is my strength. There is my refuge. There is my word from the Lord. I don't know where you're walking today or what may lie ahead of you, but I know that when my faith is in the Lord, He'll work it out. Paul writes in Philippians chapter 3, I can't remember the verse, he says, "It is all but loss if I don't know the Lord." That is the most important thing. And then ultimately I take that and this piece out of Psalms is that by knowing the Lord, I can have faith in the Lord and I can walk with Him. I pray that you might walk in that faith, that in your need, in your moment of desire for courage, that you may have that. That you may have it because of whom you trust and whom you believe. I'm thankful for these that have put their trust in the Lord and have served our country well. May they hear well done. And may we walk with that same trust, that we will hear, well done, my good and faithful servant, my good and faithful soldier for the Lord. Amen and God bless. See you soon.